Abusia Honorable Kennedy Japan bo NDC fo nipa Sammy Gyamfi abaso. Yes. Na yesi uyi John Mahama nko a onimnyansa esene na Addo ne Bawumia ene kendofori ata ne MBP fo mpanifo bi aka no ka omubomu a yesi Mahama nko akra enimnyansa de sene womo na busunya yansa ibre no wahu yankohwe de eko nyina but before no like video na share na afoforo enya bi enhwe abusunya yenkotie se de Kennedy Japan wo si bo Sammy Gyamfi abaso ye ba de ewo bia na ye de beto aso e de amamo e wo sa show ya eso
mebo Sammy Gyamfi abaso the way he argued for Ghana ba me Ghana ba I know a lot and therefore about 90% of the sema okay correct. And the way he started it was so fantastic.
Yeah.
Meaning number, but I tell you today, who say that is the first time in my life as a politician in Ghana here, who say opposition were argue ye. The boy did marvelously well on peace. I won't lie, me MPP. But when you get constructive criticisms like that, we'll go very far. Today, I applaud the boy for the way we sequence Adiano and he has a lot of information.
Yes, Kennedy Japan no waiting a man for be epeken asem no because sometimes what me in yam forgetting the party I can the right thing. What you say? One said they will see but Sammy Gyamfi abaso. Imagine Ken Sammy Gyamfi any abusunya see edun ketia omoka omonwabom aye bibi. I'm gonna be little interesting. What I say, Mahana ni Bawumia de minji omundisa. Mr. Namian to also entie side na you say King sorry you say Mahama enim nyansa sene na Addo ni Bawumia combined no. Yentie e ha say eno no de enye King e na work na emmum Captain Smart e na wo this info no ye den e ma ye unim second entimin enka say Mahama enim nyansa asere na Addo anka nyumire ya na Addo ebe hwehwe baabi owo akunu what you say yes
answer aban we me do nyame from the president to the assemblyman of this government we come in aboma which Mahama nyansa mo 3 omunya 1 me nya NDC ni me mpe ba ufa da na Addo dan kwa akufado his excellency fa Mamadou Bawumia efa eyi napo we finance minister waba for free we fa dutum we some ministers the chief of staff we no nyansa bom no mo cheme 3 mo chama Mahama de mo 3 wo mo nyina de kamboma wo mo nya 1 woni de dia ma men sure na chese Mahama ye so ye tani now no onim said ye manage economy no okope sika hunyansa say no we need between 5 to 7 billion Ghana cedis said ye be ya banks na egunu banks ni betimi agina na Ghana ni an sika da ho no ne yema anhyehye na wanwu again one wa tabda na economy ni kofom wo Mahama time no wan kotwa sika na Addo say we twa 58 billion Ghana cedis aban we sika we twa in less than 3 years, 58 billion. Banks, no, as I say, heavy funding, no, Mahama and Gu Bank, no.
Abusia, yes, according to Captain Smart, what we said they will see describing MPP for John Mahama. Yes, not just according to Captain we, the work and was say NPP, NDC, and Yanakono won't pay. But the obetimi aka nyina say Mahama de woni nyansa esene ye kan say na Addo ene ne nkurofo no so ani abre ne ho a wo ye den o kan na buzia say woni ani abre ne ho a wo kan me pamochew o tia me kwame nso e wo enchiremu bi di mayen e fa NDC any MPP.
So for me, I do not think that either MPP or NDC can help Ghana.
So what can help Ghana?
I think that it is family that can help Ghana. Because the problem that we have as a people is a problem of the mind. The word development or developmental is the development of the mental.
Okay, so let me give you an example. Remember, so recently it was in the news that scholarships that are meant for brilliant but needy students was given to people in positions of power, political leaders, IGPs, this and this and this and that. Where does the development that you are preaching comes in? Because this is basically the system taking what is the bread that is supposed to be given to the needy person and giving it to people where them they're in positions of power.
So the question that we must ask is, who did that? The answer would
the
be
people in positions of
politician.
power. So
who
they
did
are
that?
the people that we are fighting.
That's why I'm saying that as you fight the I've not stopped anyone from fighting politicians.
Okay.
As you fight politician, train your child not to think like one, because that is where the solution is. Because the politician was put in power by you and I. We voted them. So they are a representation of what we are. If they are corrupt, we are corrupt. Because no uncorrupt person will put a corrupt person in power. Because we all know that to be able to become an MP, someone who lives in Accra must go to his village and bribe delegates to put him forward, even though the guy that has gone through the mail of becoming an assemblyman, a DCE, because he doesn't have money, the guy with the money will beat that. That's why we all say, let me finish, I beg you.
Okay.
The guy with the money will beat the guy who's gone through the system that they like. And because he doesn't live in that community, he doesn't know what the things that affect the community are. Therefore, he goes to parliament, or he goes to even promise people, I will fix road, knowing perfectly well that the parliamentarian doesn't fix roads. So the problem is us and the politicians. And how we let money rule us. So I do not think that the system that is corrupt will be able to fix itself. So my vision is that we train our children to be less corrupt or incorruptible, so that they will come and throw away this corrupt system, so we can have a group of young people who want the system to work. I think that is the only way Ghana will develop.
How about politicians weaponizing poverty and using it against the people? Because if the youth are not enabled, they don't have enabling environment to thrive. And you look at graduate unemployment in this country. How then do you eliminate someone even being greedy when he's exposed to small money? Because listen, like the village thing that you said, people go out there to influence people with rice, with money and things. These villages, sometimes you drive through the hinterlands and you see the way they are living. Some of them don't even have light, potable water, anything. So the only time they are going to see, let's say, 5,000 Ghana cedis is when the politician comes there at the end of the 4 years or to come and campaign. They have deprived them of a whole lot of things, social amenities, this and this and that. And the power here is poverty. They go out there, they give them t-shirt, rice, and they are happy. They are forgotten about the 4 years. And they prey on this thing and use it against the people. So I understand we have to fix ourselves. But the people in political positions, the onus they lie on them to do a lot. Because look at the scholarship thing. Are you telling me the former IGP of this country no go fit tell him people say, no, my daughter no, they need scholarship, give it to somebody in the village?
You see, I agree with all that you are saying, but I'm saying that the corrupt system cannot fix itself. Why? Because it has vested interest in the poverty. Why? Because the corrupt system makes some people rich and make a lot of people happy. And because of that, if a president comes to Ghana right now and really means to fight corruption, he will be dead in less than 2 years.
Okay.
Why? Because the policeman that takes your 50 cedis or 100 cedis for making that U-turn, that policeman doesn't he doesn't put his hands in your pocket too. Once you have done the wrong thing, and you know he's booking you for court, and that one will cost you 2,000 cedis and 4 days in court that you are not with, you are the one who will put your hands in your pocket and give him the 50 Ghana.
The policeman too has.
The policeman,
your conscience will tell you not to take this thing. It is also against. I mean, the law frowns on it.
That is what I'm saying. So the corrupt policeman is being corrupted by the uncorrupt civilian. Does it make sense?
And I make say at the end of the day, the policeman, being a policeman who is in that position, go fit stand on then talk say I no go take that. But the reason why you no go fit stand there then talk say no go take, say in salary with 1,500.
I tell you, I tell you, there were judges here in Ghana who had 2 drivers, 2 policemen, lived in bungalows, who took a ponche and a shower to let a criminal go free. It's not about pay. It's about morality. It's about conscience. And I'm telling you that the system will not be fixed by people without conscience.
What is this? But what is your general take on the happenings in this country? Economic, everything.
I think the country is suffering. I think the country is suffering. I know that I want to assume that the whole of Africa, Nigeria might have the most PhDs and the most educated professionals.
Yeah.
Ghana could be in the first 5. People with PhD, people with knowledge, people who know economics, people who know ethics, people, pastors. Look at the amount of churches we have, religion. It's like 90-something%. And still, nothing they work. People are still taking bribes. People are still fixated on the wrong things. People are still charging people for big taxes that they cannot pay.
Yeah.
Churches are still swindling people. Pastors are still telling affluent young men that your mother is a witch, so the 500 you must send to the mother at the end of the month goes to this pastor for bought prayers. You know, the system has shut down. Everything no they work. I tell you, nothing they work. And I think that unless we come to this particular knowledge,
means me when you say Ghana nankasa no democracy no do but mwaye Ghana democracy no can be no pa but mwaye me nyina say when bibini adwen bibini certain there you gina so hard ansa na why the rightful thing sente sa pa we ka tell bibini say entu politics twene ka bibini beto politics national unless say so to politics national we bia punishment involved no very high and quick. What I said, Sano de Obeki Puntimi, who said democracy no Kadmamin Kabi, anti Ankaye, yes, soja, Banyankasa, hard one, ya con, and you be a nyanto. What I say, just Nanka Yadino Abba back. I was near so far the way any the tribe has say amazing TV. Subscribe to your channel for latest updates. Not amazing, aka you talk too much. If I will see, I say.